The Three Bears. I'm Goldilocks. I'm Baby Bear. What pretty fur! What pretty hair! Why are you here? You're in my bed. I'm in your bed? That's what I said. Why are you here? I've lost my way. I found your house and thought I'd stay. And then you ate my porridge up and drank my milk right from my cup. Why, yes, I did. You weren't there. And I was hungry, Baby Bear. Well, now I'm very hungry too. Oh, goodness me, what shall we do? Where do you live? Not very far, a mile or two from where we are. I know the forest very well. I'll take you home. I'll trace your smell. Why, Baby Bear, you're very smart. Get out of bed, and then we'll start. When I get home, here's what I'll do. I'll make some porridge just for you. Will you add honey for a treat? That's my favorite thing to eat. I'll add some honey, if you wish. You can even lick the dish. Yummy yum, I love to lick. What comes next? I'll let you pick. I pick a picture book to share. Why, that is perfect, Baby Bear. The Three Bears is the one we'll do. You'll read to me, I'll read to you. The Princess and the Pea. I'm the princess, I'm the pea. Look at me, no, look at me. Pea, you made me black and blue. I am flat because of you. I stayed up the whole night long, wondering just what was wrong. I stayed up the whole night through, squished and squashed because of you. I'm a princess, toe to chin. Princesses have tender skin. I'm the one that proved you're real. Think about the way I feel. You are just a silly pea. I'm a princess, look at me. I'm not silly, not at all. I can't help it if I'm small. Peas have feelings just like you. Do they, Pea? They do. It's true. If it's true, what can I do? Put me in your wedding ring. That would be a special thing. In my ring? Oh, goodness me. Not a diamond? No, a pea. Such a ring I've never seen. Still, you are a pretty green. Green and gold is really grand. I'll look handsome on your hand. And every time I look at you, I'll think about our story too. Our story? Tell me what you mean. A story about a queen who made a princess just like me go to sleep upon a pea. And was the pea a pea like me? Why, yes, it was, the very same. The Princess and the Pea's its name. I'd like to read it. I would too. You read to me, I'll read to you. Jack and the Beanstalk. My name is Jack, the Beanstalk lad, and I'm the ogre Jack made mad. I lost our milk cow in a trade. You got 5 beans, that's all you made. My mother threw them out that night, and in the morning, what a sight! A beanstalk grew that was so tall, we couldn't see the top at all. You climbed it to the top, and then you stole my magic laying hen. Your hen that lays gold eggs, why yes, I stole your hen, I do confess. My bags of gold, you stole them too, and then my golden harp. That's true. That was a naughty thing to do. Now, Mr. Ogre, don't be mad. I do admit that I was bad, but we were poor and hungry too. You give them back, or I'll eat you. I'll give them back if you agree to sometimes lend your hen to me. You're asking me to lend my hen? Not all the time, just now and then. And also for a special treat, please lend your harp. It sounds so sweet. Why, yes, it has a lovely tone, but don't forget it's just a loan. A bag of gold, perhaps you'd share? A half bag's all that I can spare. Now that it's all settled and we're friends, and that's the way our story ends, let's write it down. Let's write it now. We'll tell about the beans and cow, and how the beanstalk grew and grew, and when our story is all through, you'll read to me, I'll read to you. Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood's my name. My grandma made my hood. I'm visiting her house today. She lives inside this wood. My name is Big Bad Wolf, it is, and I'm in Grandma's bed, pretending to be Grandma. Her nightcap's on my head. Why, Grandma dear, you're looking strange. Your eyes are big and wide. Oh, never mind, Red Riding Hood. Just sit down by my side. But Grandma dear, you look so odd. Your teeth are very long. Why, no, they're not, Red Riding Hood. Believe me, nothing's wrong. You're not my grandma, not at all. Just look me in the eye. I really am. I wouldn't tell a lie. Oh, yes, you would, you mean old wolf. I should have known it's you. But see the nightcap on my head? I'm Grandma through and through. Now, Big Bad Wolf, tell me the truth. What did you have to sup? Well, if you really have to know, I ate your grandma up. You ate her up, you naughty wolf. I ate her in one bite. Well, hurry, cough her up again. I hope she's still all right. Ahem, aha, kerchow, kerchaw. Oh, Grandma, you're not dead. Now, Wolf, give Grandma back her cap and give her back her bed. But I'm still starved, Red Riding Hood. What can I have to munch? Well, if you promise to behave, I'll take you out to lunch. We'll go out to a restaurant, and while our dinners cook, we'll read a special story out of a special book. It's called Little Red Riding Hood, just like your name, I see. Now let's begin. I'll read to you, and then you'll read to me. Cinderella. Cinderella is my name. She's our sister, what a shame. All day long I do my chores, washing clothes and scrubbing floors. All day long we gobble sweets, candies, cakes, and other treats. I can't please them, though I try. We are jealous, that is why. When the palace had a ball, and the king did ask us all, we both played a clever trick. We pretended she was sick. When they left me, guess who came? Fairy Godmother's her name. My rags became a gorgeous gown. A carriage took me into town. A beauty came into the ball. The prince preferred her to us all. They didn't know that it was I. As midnight struck, I said, "Goodbye." And as I hurried down the stair, I lost one slipper of my pair. Next day the prince sent out a crew to find the owner of the shoe. All day long they looked for her, until they came to where we were. We thought to get our feet to fit, we'd just chop off a little bit. Oh, don't do that, stepsisters, stop. You'll hurt yourselves. You mustn't chop. It's not your fault. You wear size 9. The only foot it fits is mine. It's just not fair. That's just not right. You should have stayed at home last night. Now don't be selfish. Don't be mean. You're talking to the future queen. You'll be queen? Why, that it's true. All right, we'll both be nice to you. Well, if you're nice, as nice can be, I'll let you both come live with me. In the palace? Oh, what fun! All our naughty days are done. But we can read the old tale too. Cinderella, read it through. You read to me, I'll read to you. The Three Little Pigs. I'm the big bad wolf. I'm Little Pig. You're very small. You're very big. But now I've got you in my pot. The water's getting very hot. I'll cook you up and make a stew. Why, that's an awful thing to do. Now that's a silly thing to say. You ate my brother yesterday." "Why, so I did. I had forgot. This water's getting really hot. And on the day before, it's you who ate my other brother, too." "Did I do that? That wasn't nice. Could you put in a little ice? They built their houses in the town. You huffed and puffed and blew them down." "Well, they were made of straw and sticks, while yours is made of good strong bricks. First I built my house of bricks, and then I fooled you with my tricks. And now you've got me in your pot. This water's really, really hot. Say you're sorry, loud and clear. I'm sorry. Let me out of here. Louder, clearer, give a shout. I'm sorry, pig, now let me out." "Now do you promise to be nice?" "I promise, pig." "Then here's some ice. Sit down and cool yourself a bit. I'll read you something while you sit." "What will you read?" "A tale that's true. A tale about both me and you." "Can I read too?" "If you know how." "Of course I do." "Then let's start now. We'll read Three Little Pigs right through. You'll read to me, I'll read to you." The Little Red Hen and the Grain of Wheat. I'm Little Red Hen. I planted the wheat. I dug up the soil in the dust and the heat. I am the duck. I have to admit that I did not help her, not one little bit. I'm Little Red Hen. With my rake and my hoe, I weeded my garden and helped it to grow. And I am the cat. All through the spring, I did nothing either, not one little thing. I'm Little Red Hen. I watered my grain all summer long, and I did not complain. I am the dog. I stayed in my bed and pulled all my covers right over my head. I worked in my garden until it was fall, and the small grain of wheat had grown ripe and quite tall. We watched as she worked, while the harvest time passed, and she threshed it and ground it and baked it at last. And then, when the bread was baked golden and nice, I went and I asked you if you'd like a slice. And all of us answered, as you may well guess, with a shout and a cheer, a great big loud yes. But you didn't help me. I worked all alone and cared for my garden until it was grown. And all of us answered, we're sorry indeed. We'll help you the next time when you plant a seed. Is that a true promise? Do all of you swear to help me the next time and do your fair share? And all of us answered, why, Little Red Hen, we'll never be lazy and selfish again. Well, if you are sure that you'll do as you say, then here are your slices. Oh, hip hip hooray! This bread is delicious, so golden and brown, and now that we've eaten, we think we'll sit down. I think I'll sit with you and take a short rest. I'll read you a story, the one I like best. What story is that, Hen? A story I know. We'll read it together. We'll go nice and slow. And what is it called, Hen? Why, something quite sweet. The Little Red Hen and the Small Grain of Wheat. Why, that sounds like you, Hen. You're all in it, too. You'll read it to me, and I'll read it to you. The Three Billy Goats Gruff. I am the biggest billy goat. I am a great big troll. I'm standing guard upon my bridge. I'm going for a stroll. But I won't let you cross my bridge unless you pay a toll. Why, I'm the biggest billy goat. You can't do that to me. But I am an old ferocious troll, as you can plainly see. Do you charge lots of money, troll? I only charge a cent. What do you use your money for? I have to pay my rent. I pay bills for my brothers, troll. They both depend on me, and I support my 2 young trolls. I too must work for 3. You poor old troll, if I had known your worries and your woes, I never would have bothered you or scared you, goodness knows. And Billy Goat, if I had known your troubles and your cares, I never would have frightened you, or given you such scares. Why, thank you, Troll, that's very nice. I'd like to thank you, too. And now that we've become good friends, what would you like to do? Why, I would like to dip my toes into the mountain brook, and I would like to poke my nose into a storybook about 3 billy goats named Gruff, who took a mountain stroll, and went across a mountain bridge, and fooled a great big troll. You fool me in that story? Why, yes, I fear we do. Well, never mind. You read to me, and I will read to you. The end. And so our fairy tales are through. We've read them all. What shall we do? We could reread them. Yes, we could. That might be fun. That might be good. But then again, we could read some of those old tales that these are from. And I know something else as well. There are more fairy tales to tell. Other ones we haven't read. Other ones to read instead. Many more that we can add. Funny, scary, happy, sad. Short ones, long ones, old and new. Well, why not start to read a few? You read to me, I'll read to you.